There would hardly be any argument if we said that Elon Musk is currently one of the most well-known people in the world. The CEO of Tesla and SpaceX is one of the most captivating individuals on the globe and has the personality to match his status. A guy who manufactures cars as a living has to be a petrol head, right? But Musk's automotive preferences may surprise you, as he does not just own electric or environmentally friendly vehicles. His collection is definitely one for the books and is worth looking at. In today's video, we're going to be discussing the 10 most expensive electric cars Elon Musk owns. So let's dive right in. Starting our list at number 10, we have a 1978 BMW 320i. Musk stated that he purchased the automobile in 1994 and had it repaired by himself. He owned it for 2 years before one of the wheels broke off due to an unfortunate occurrence that happened while one of his first company's interns, Zip2, was driving it. The all-electric supercar has a peak speed of 402 km per hour, a 0 to 97 km per hour acceleration time of 1.9 seconds, and a range of 997 kilometers, according to the manufacturer. At number 9, we have a McLaren F1. In a tweet on June 10th, 2018, Musk recalled how he purchased the McLaren F1 after selling his first firm, Zip2, to Compaq. When my first firm was sold 19 years ago, I had to choose between buying a house in Palo Alto or a McLaren F1. Obviously, there was no competition. Musk tweeted, "I bought the F1 in a tiny apartment that was significantly cheaper than the automobile. A McLaren F1 would have cost roughly $1 million at the time Musk purchased it, but that's really not much if you're both a multi-billionaire and a car lover. Only 106 of these automobiles were ever made. Despite the fact that it is no longer in production, the automobile continues to have a revered place in the classic car market. The McLaren F1 sold for $20.5 million at Pebble Beach in California in 2020, exceeding its anticipated price by more than $5 million. With a peak speed of roughly 386 km per hour and acceleration from 0 to 97 km per hour in under 3.2 seconds, it is the fastest naturally aspirated road automobile ever constructed. The automobile is powered by a 6.1-liter V12 BMW engine that produces over 612 horsepower. Its engine is gold-plated and the throttle pedal is platinum-plated. Next up at number 8, we have a 2012 Porsche 911 Turbo. Musk has stated that he adores the Porsche 911 and considers it to be one of his all-time favorite automobiles. We're not sure if everyone at Porsche feels the same way about Tesla, given that the Taycan electric car was designed to take aim at him. Regardless, the man admires the Turbo, which is one of the most powerful 911 versions available at any given time. Before we move further, please give this video a huge thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Now, let's continue. Let's move towards number 7, which is a Q7 Audi. Musk stated that he intended to create a vehicle that could open in narrow locations and give access to a third row without removing the second row seats. Musk's mentioned that getting into the third row of the Audi Q7 was difficult. He told Forbes that the Audi Q7 is particularly horrifying. He laughed. "You'd have to be a miniature mountain climber to get into the rear seat, even in the best case situation. Is Elon a fitness freak? Maybe for this car, he is." Spot number 6 belongs to a Tesla Roadster. The Roadster is regarded as a Tesla icon for 2 reasons. It was the company's first automobile, and it was the first production car to be propelled into space. The Roadster is the first spacecraft to orbit the sun, and it is slowly drifting away from Mars into the unknown. Tesla introduced the Roadster in 2008. On a single charge, it could roughly go 394 kilometers. Depending on the model, the Tesla Roadster can accelerate from 0 to 97 kilometers per hour in 3.7 to 4.6 seconds. It has a peak speed of slightly over 200 kilometers per hour. Musk was able to get his hands on a Roadster, which he used regularly. The eccentric genius stated in December 2nd, 2017, that he would send his own Roadster to space. The Roadster was propelled into space on a SpaceX Falcon Heavy rocket in February 6, 2018. In the driver's seat, a dummy astronaut named Starman was placed. Pretty goofy, huh? Up next at number 5, we have EType Jaguar Series 1. The 1967 Jaguar Series EType Roadster was Elon Musk's first love. He confessed it in a 2017 tweet, stating that it was one of his 2 gasoline automobiles. In an interview with Forbes' Hannah Elliott 5 years ago, Musk revealed revealed that he bought an E-Type when he was approximately 17 years old. After reading a book about historic convertibles, he had made up his mind. Musk paid $35,000 for an ancient Jaguar Series 1 1967 E-Type Roadster after giving $40,000 for his startup Zip 2. The automobile, on the other hand, proved to be so unreliable that Musk said that it broke down on his way back from the dealer. Despite its flaws, Musk decided to keep the vehicle. Nostalgia always gets us, right? The 3.8-liter 6-cylinder XK engine in the 1960s produced 267 horsepower and had a peak speed of almost 240 kilometers per hour. Jaguar revived the automobile in limited edition coupe and roadster models with historic characteristics blended with current technologies as part of its Reborn initiative. At number 4, we have Haman BMW M5. As previously said, Musk has a car collection that automotive fanatics and lovers lust after. One of those that deserves special mention is the Haman BMW M5. The BMW M5 is a modified and upgraded version of the 5 Series car. Its motor is a twin-turbo V8 tuned by German automotive tuning outfit Haman Motorsport. The normally family automobile was transformed into a strong 4-wheeled monster by Haman, who increased the horsepower to 650 horsepower from the usual 560. This allowed the automobile to reach a high speed of 300 kilometers per hour on the odometer and a 0 to 97 kilometers per hour time of roughly 4.2 seconds. The vehicle goes for over $100,000. Musk purchased the automobile in 2007, but it's unclear if he still owns it. It's commonly assumed that the M5 influenced the Tesla Model S's ludicrous mode, which boosts acceleration and speed. Next up at the spot number 3 is the Ford Model T. In a tweet from 2017, Musk highlighted another vintage gasoline automobile, a 1920 Ford Model T. He received the iconic automobile as a present from a buddy. Unlike the Roadster he owns, he is rarely seen driving it in public. The Ford Model T is in the top echelon of all-time classic automobiles. It is one of the earliest mass-produced automobiles for the general population. The automobile, designed by Henry Ford and introduced in 1908, was cheap, with prices ranging from $260 to $850. Its enormous popularity resulted in a rise of Ford automobiles on the market, with the company capturing over half the registered car market by the early 1920s. Model T manufacturing, on the other hand, came to a conclusion in 1927 after almost 15 million cars had been built and sold. Up at number 2 is the Lotus Esprit. The Lotus Esprit submersible vehicle, often known as the Wet Nelly, was featured in the James Bond film The Spy Who Loved Me and is one of the most memorable cinematic automobiles of all time. It was, however, neglected and stored in a storage locker in Long Island, New York for years, like many other movie props. The automobile was acquired by a New York couple in 1989. Musk purchased the one-of-a-kind vehicle for about $1 million at an auction in 2013. Watching James Bond drive his Lotus Esprit off a pier, press a button, and have it turn into a submarine underwater was incredible as a tiny kid in South Africa, said the Tesla CWO. Elon said that he was dismayed to discover that it could not convert. In a statement at the time, Musk said, "What I'm going to do is equip it with a Tesla electric engine and attempt to make it change for real." The automobile is estimated to have cost over $100,000 to manufacture, according to the auction house. Despite the fact that Musk was unable to test its speed on the road or examine it underwater, he stated that it had a key role in the design of the Tesla's most recent projects, the Cybertruck. And finally, topping the list at number 1 is Tesla cars. Being the founder of Tesla, it would be a shame if Elon didn't own any of his own cars. He has been seen around driving in every member of the Tesla lineup. Lately, he's been spotted in the Cybertruck, which goes for about $70,000. It goes from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.9 seconds and has a range of 500 plus miles. But despite the cool looking Cybertruck, his longtime favorite seems to be the Model S for about $130,000. This doesn't seem to come as a surprise, since this model is Tesla's highest performing car. It boasts a 0 to 60 miles per hour in only 2.28 seconds, and it happens to be the fastest accelerating car currently in existence. Not bad for a 4-door sedan that has 0 emissions and can be charged by the sun. And with that, today's video comes to a close. What is your favorite car in Musk's collection? Share your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing content. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.